What is good, legends? We'll just wait for some folks to come in. Hey, Andrew, how's it going, buddy? A little bit of a change of plans today. The weather was absolutely atrocious. The wind is starting to die down, but we are pouring rain. So we're going to be fishing from the inside of the car today. I was at this spot this morning. I was here for 45 minutes and I hauled in 4, pal. 3 pike and a bass. So I said, I don't want to fish the spot out. I left, and we're going to be back here fishing from the car. You guys should be able to see me. As you can see, the water is right. Hey, Gil, how's it going, pal? Just telling Andrew a bit of a change of plans today. We didn't go to the big lake because the wind was up really bad. The wind just died down, but we do have rain coming through here. So we're still going to be fishing right out here in front of the car. I'm actually... See if we can flip me around. I'm actually in the car with a hot coffee, chilling out. My rods are ready to go. My rod holders are out. So hang out for a bit. I'm going to get some lines in the water because we're not catching anything if we don't. We're going to stay even for when it gets dark. I've gone ahead and I got some glow sticks. I'm going to light up the rods. We can even turn the headlights on the car if we have to. You were the first one in here, Andrew. It is 2 Eastern in the afternoon here, so a lot of folks are still at work and stuff. Kids in school, stuff like that. But why not get started a little early? I've got the time and we're here. So I'm going to let you guys chat amongst yourselves for just a little bit. And to get some minnows out on those lines, we're going to cast out. And let's see if we can do some damage here, boys. You should still be able to hear me, hopefully. I'm wearing a mic, so if you guys do fall down on the tripod, it's kind of perched weird in the car here. I'll be right with you. Better pop the trunk. There we go, gang. Yeah, it's pretty bad out there, Andrew. Rain, wind. Turn these windshield wipers off so they don't drive everyone nuts. What are you up to, Terry? I'll read back in chat, pal. Yeah, she's a little bit crazy out there. We'll probably, if things improve, we'll grab the bucket and head and sit outside like we did the other night. But for now, just sit in the car, be nice and comfortable. I got a hot coffee going here. The show must go on, and I want to fish. The bite's on really, really good right now. Or at least it was this morning anyways. So same as the other night, we got minnows on. We got the ultralight on the left, and my regular 7-footer on the right. Yeah, for sure, Terry. You know what? The weather was actually better this morning. It was windy. It wasn't raining, but the bite's really, really on. It's supposed to cool down even more tomorrow. We do have a storm front coming in, so hopefully the bite is good. Absolutely low pressure. Shrinks the fish's swim bladder, makes them feel full, not full. Makes them want to eat, makes the plankton rise to the top, makes the bait fish chasing. Love fishing low pressure. But yeah, hopefully this wind will die down. It should. Exactly, and we're in the shallows. We're only about 20 feet. I mean, this lake is shallow anyway. I think it's only 25 feet deep in the deepest part. But you know, if it stops raining, we'll go outside. I got my mic. I've got up my phone, all kind of electronics equipment. I don't want to be leaving that sitting out in the rain. So at least you have a decent view. We get one on, I'll be able to run out and fight it in front of you. "10 kilometers of running, man. That's a lot of running. 10 kilometers of running is probably more running than I've done in the last 10 years. Hey, Wendy and Stuart, how's it going? Ooh, that right rod's looking a little suspicious. Hey, Rod, how's it going? Oh, is that just the wind? Now the left rod's looking sus. Both of them look like they wanted to go there for a second. We're actually fishing from inside the car today, guys. Until this rain and wind stops. And And if it doesn't, we got glow sticks for the rods. We got headlights on the car. We're pointed, obviously, as you can see, pointed. I got my trucks in the shop today, so what's even funnier is we're sitting in nice leather seats in a Cadillac and heated seats and nice and warm watching the rods. Yeah, something's tapping at that right rod. That's it, Terry. We are in the land yacht today. Putting new all-terrain tires on the truck. Gonna cost me a small fortune. But anyways, it is what it is. Oh, shit. I didn't realize Wendy didn't have a wrench. Absolutely. There you go, Wendy. Yeah, you're right, Andrew. My bad. My bad. It's been a day out here with this weather. It was supposed to be nice when I booked this stream. It was supposed to be gorgeous. And everything's been fighting me today. But we're out, we're fishing. No, I didn't get Toyos. What did I get? I got Generals, Terry. No, that's what I did get. Nitto Ridge. That's right. They had the Generals that were similar, but I read the reviews and didn't like them. It was Nittos. No red letters, all black. My truck's blacked out, tinted windows and stuff, so try and stick with the blacked out with tinted windows, but it's got chrome bull bars on it and stuff, side steps and no, not the ones up here. We have different regulations up here in Canada for tires, Terry. It's actually kind of strange. Even the lettering is regulated. If we want colored letters, they're special order, or we have to buy the special stuff to color them ourselves. Tire communism. That right rod's getting tapped big time. Hey, Jace, how's it going, my friend? We are fishing from the car until the rain dies down. Okay, I'm going to go check that right rod. It's tapping a lot. I will be right back. Wish me luck. You should be able to hear me outside, too. I'm mic'd up, so. I think that's a bullhead tapping that right line, tapping that right minnow, but if I just leave it, he's going to strip it completely. So we'll take a look. Hey, Yogi, welcome. big nothing burger. Saturday for you, Jace. Where are you, Australia? I always forget where everybody's from. I do have to admit, though, this is rather nice. Gives me ideas for the wintertime. Yeah, I'll be up for that for sure tomorrow, Stu. I don't know if Bob will be around. Bob will be striper fishing. We are car fishing, Careless. We just had a wicked storm rip through, and the lake was all whitecaps, and it's just now starting to settle down. Careless, you should recognize the car from the hood ornament on the bottom. Truck's in the shop getting new tires. We're fishing in style today. Heated leather seats. Hey, GP, you headed to camp? I love how the hood ornament splits the two rods at the bottom. I couldn't have done that on purpose if I tried. That being said, the weather is improving. A lot less wind, so we'll be headed out shortly, I think. As comfortable as this is. Right on, GP. Good luck to you, pal. That is a Cadillac DeVille, Stuart. A big land boat. Old man car. It is, I think it's a 2002 or something like that, and it's got, typical of an old man car, it's a 2002 with less than 100,000 kilometers on it. Oh, Wendy, that sucks. That happened to me. And when it happened to me, yeah, they're an American company, Stuart. We don't have Canadian cars here. I don't think Canada even makes a car anymore, really. Yeah, when that happened to me, Wendy, I was up at my hunt camp in the middle of nowhere, and there's like absolutely nothing I could do. Had to leave and drive like an hour to the branch. B&K is in the house. Welcome, buddy. Let me get you a wrench. That's the way things go these days. Nothing's made where you think it's made anymore. Oh, there we go. Another minute, I'll be right with you guys. Well, that just happened. Yeah, you just missed this catch of pike, Andrew. Gav's working today, Carlos. He'd love this. This is right up his alley, sitting in the car. He'd be on his devices and checking his rod once every 20 minutes. You can rewind a little bit. Wasn't all that far back, Andrew. There we go. One northern on the bank. Not a big guy, but fun fight on that tiny rod. There, we'll take the keys out for now. We don't really need them in there, and that way when I get out, the door alarm won't go off on you guys anymore. Well, the thing that sucks is I need the keys in the ignition to work the windshield wipers. I'll just try and remember to take them out whenever I get a bite. There you go, guys. Clean your screen for you. Jace. I do like this setup. I don't really like being in the car, but what's nice is if it starts to get dark, we could turn the headlights on. Just something I hadn't previously thought of. Oh, I hate that sound. Turn them off. It's an old man car, Careless. It's got, he's got a booster charged up and ready to go in the back. But yeah, good point. I don't want to have to use it. Squirrel Sniper, how's it going, my friend? I could probably use the tape player, Careless. I don't think there's anything on Dad's tapes that are copyright. I have to see what he's got kicking around here. It's probably all bagpipe music. Thank you, Andrew. Not an overly big guy, but a nice looking healthy fish. This place is loaded with geese. You guys can't really see it. It's to the left, and I can't pivot the phone because the rear view mirror is actually in the way right now. No worries, Squirrel. Be sure to connect around some great folks in here with some great channels. Oh, right on, Careless. Where are you interviewing with? I hit you up on Insta last night. You didn't reply, but good luck to you. I won't ask you, unless you want to share, I won't ask you where. You can share privately or publicly, your choice. Steel City Fishing, yes, sir. We're fishing live bait. And no, I don't normally fish from the inside of a car, but the wind is a bit nuts, and it was pouring rain. We've had some sudden rainstorms come through, so yes, sir. Shiners. Yeah, the pike have been going nuts near the shore lately, chasing bait fish. I got three pike and a bass this morning in about 45 minutes. And the bass are only taking live bait now. They're not taking anything artificial. Closer to the Cornwall area, Steel City. It's about an hour and a half drive east of Kingston. Still right down the St. Lawrence River, though. Yeah, I could see what needing a change from that, Carol. Even though you didn't actually work for Walmart, I'd struggle to work for Walmart. I'd struggle to do that damn cheer every morning they do. Oh, right on, Steel City. So you're not far from me at all. Yeah, 5 years is a long time at one gig if you're not really, really enthusiastic about it. I mean, if you love what you're doing, you'd want to stay forever, but... 4.5 hours from me. East or west? Four and a half hours west. So my oh, you're in the Hammer. Yeah, my hunt camp is near Belleville, actually. So kind of splitting the difference in between, well, closer to you actually than it is to me, believe it or not. But hey, Templin Acres, good to see you. Yeah, that's a beautiful area, Steel City. So for you guys watching, west is to your right of the screen. And that's where the weather's coming from. And the sky is looking to clear up to the west, which is awesome. Starting to see some light coming in. Really hoping we get a nice, beautiful sunset tonight like we've had the last couple of lives. As fun and different as it is fishing here from the car, I like to be outside with my rods. I'm on bottom, Steel City, but it's pretty shallow here. We're fishing where the lines are out. It's only about, I want to say about 8 to 10 feet of water. So we've got a small bell sinker on the bottom with enough line that the minnow can swim about halfway up. Hey, Carl, welcome. Let's get you a wrench. We pulled in a nice little northern pike a little bit ago, and we're waiting for victim number 2. Let me clean your screen for you so you can see. I actually like out here, Steel City, I like fishing floats. A little tougher to do from the car and try and see what you were doing, but the wind was so bad. And we're fishing the east bank in a west wind. So, yeah, fishing the east bank in a west wind. So the floats would just kind of come in towards you. And the minnows get tangled all up in the weeds. Oh, no worries, Terry. I have a feeling the bite's going to get hot pretty soon. We're a little early. Bite here is usually around 3:30 is when it really starts. So I'm pretty sure there'll be others. Wasn't a monster by any means. A little bit bigger than a hammer handle, put it that way. Yeah, it does, Terry. Especially Pike. Pike liked that, loved that last hour before dusk and the last hour after, and then I find it just absolutely dies down. But I've caught my biggest right after dusk when it gets dark. It's almost as if they enjoy that 1 hour of half hour or so, or an hour of feeding time. Yeah, we got caught one the other day here, Steel City, black bullhead around here. Same spot, same setup. Same bait. Took a minnow. It was a nice bullhead too. Small water charters, welcome in, my friend. Connect around. There's some good folks in here with some good fishing content and just good general content altogether. Dirty 3530, welcome, my friend. How's it going, pal? Hope things are good for you. Northport, Florida, man. There's some great fishing down there. I think the best thing I could do if I want them to bite is start taking a sip of my coffee. Andrew's going to check on Bob. That's another good sign that I might get a fish is when Andrew leaves, I end up getting something. He's like, did I miss anything? Awesome small water. That's it, Steel City. That's when they hit, when you're not looking, when you're enjoying a hot coffee or a sandwich. Crappie is awesome. Crappie is awesome eating. Randy Rhino, welcome, my friend. Good to see you. Pontoon, that's the way to fish, man. Obviously I'm not a tournament fisherman, so that's the way I love to fish. I like to be able to move, walk around. Of course, I have a pontoon up at my camp, and we do some bass fishing off of it, but not much. The lakes up there is kind of so-so. Yeah, mind you, bass boats aren't so bad. It depends on some of those bass boats. Depends on the water, I guess, you're in, but you can pretty much get up on the deck and walk around there. So stable nowadays. I grew up fishing. We didn't have a lot of money, so my my bass boat was a 14-foot aluminum with a 9.9 Merc on it. At least the winds died down quite a bit. That's a good sign. And the sky's starting to lighten up. You guys can see from to the right of your screen. So that's what's headed this way. Maybe in 20 minutes, half an hour, I'll be able to get out of the car and fish halfway properly. I've fished from a paddle boat, Steel City. Don't laugh. As a young kid, that's all I had. We didn't have a ton of money, so Dad wouldn't, when I was young, wouldn't trust me with the motor because he couldn't afford to get it wrecked and replace it. Joe Delaney is here. Good to see you, Joe. Good friend of mine from over at Yogi's. So, Joe, we pulled it off. You can see we're set up here, but it looks like we do have at least some better weather coming in, so I won't have to do this for the whole life. But we did manage to catch a northern pike from right here out of the car. That's epic. You guys let me know. B&K, I would love to learn that somebody hooked up to a charter on my channel and went fishing. That would make my day. And B&K's got grandkids too, man. Get them out crappie fishing. Kids love that stuff. I love that stuff. Hey, Kenneth, how's it going, my friend? So crappie, Andrew, are like panfish. So my little rod on the left that really has no business out here for pike, but I throw it out anyway because I like a challenge. I use that for crappie. It's a ultralight. It's only got 4 pound test line on it, which actually 4 pound test is heavy line for crappie, but crappie's a ton of fun. They fight like little buggers on a nice light rod. And they're damn tasty. Yeah, Missouri's got great crappie fishing. Great crappie, great bass. $100 crappie trips. Holy smokes. That's a lot of good eating right there. Marvin, the fishing's being, well, it's okay. It was better this morning, but we've only been live about and actually fishing for about half an hour. We did catch one decent northern. Yeah, Miller, that's true. They are fun through the ice. Here we do yellow perch because they're more plentiful and they're delicious too. Roman with Ringo. There you go, pal. Both sleeves on my shirt are soaked. I left my little minnow net at home. Holy cow, 15, 19-inch crappie. I've never seen one that size, to be honest with you. Give it about another 10 minutes and I'll go check the rods and get them back out. Sometimes what happens too in a spot like this that's really weedy is you'll just land it in a really bad spot, which of course you can't see where it lands, right? And your baits are just sitting in a clump of weeds doing nothing. But really, I'm just happy to be out here, and it looks like we're going to clear up and we're going to have an epic second half of the stream with some beautiful weather and hopefully a nice sunset. Sun's starting to come through the clouds there. I'm sure you guys can make that out. For sure, GP. The spring, yeah, I mean, other than my only thing that keeps me around here in the spring is spring turkey, which I wouldn't leave during that week or two, but it only takes me usually a few trips to get my birds. And other than that, spring fishing starts up here for May and walleye. But yeah, we could figure something out probably. I've actually I've actually done the turkey slam. I've shot all four varieties of bird. It's actually one of my favorite hunts. Hey, Pike, we got one pike on the bank. No worries, buddy. That's funny. It just goes to show you how, different species, different people, different places. The Rio was the hardest of them all for me to get just because it's the farthest I had to travel for. Yeah, pretty nice, Joe. It's a pretty nice view. It'll get even more spectacular as the clouds move off and the sun sets lower. The other night we were out here, it was absolutely pink. It was gorgeous. I'm in Ontario, Canada, Joe. Yeah, we're in a small town, Joe. I'm pretty blessed. This is less than 15 minutes from my house, and we actually passed a beautiful lake, which is my favorite lake to fish, on the way here. And I had to pass it up today because of that wicked storm that rolled through, but we're making do. We got one fish on the bank already. That's pretty good. And we're only about, time is it? 10 to 3, a little past 10 to 3. So we're about 40 minutes away from the main bite anyways. That's one way to get them, smallwater. Turkeys are weird. They can be some of the smartest birds and some of the dumbest birds sometimes. Yeah, here in the city, so in Eastern Ontario, the turkey release actually started right here. And by right here, I mean like within 5 miles of here. So they kind of exploded. They're borderline a pest here now. I know the farmers aren't great big fans of them, that's for sure. You too, Smallwater. Thanks for swinging by, buddy. Appreciate you. Yeah, the Easterns really tend to explode, GP. That's all we have up here around here are Easterns. But it was hunting them that made me want to get the other three. I just really love turkey hunting. Part of it is because, it's got that spring season, right? So you're cooped up all winter long. You want to get outside. And turkey's kind of the first thing that becomes available to do, even before fishing here. Excuse me. Pike fishing is open all year long here. But a lot of the other fisheries closed down. Getting some nice skies moving in here. That's good. Yeah, it's actually April here as well, GP. April, I want to say it's the 15th every year. It's the one thing, most of our seasons, like for deer, start, the first full week of this month or the first whatever. And I think turkey's a little bit different. It starts on the 15th regardless what day of the week it is. Still a little windy out there, but it's really, really starting to die down, which is good. No, nothing yet, Andrew. We're just about ready to go check our minnows. Get them back out. It's weird, this spot. I don't know if you noticed the other night, but whenever you refresh a minnow or recast a line sometimes is the trigger to put it in the right spot. And triggers the bite. We're a little bit early today. We didn't start the stream. I think it was 3:30, 3 o'clock when we started last time. So like I said, we are a little bit early for the bite. But you're not going to catch anything without a line in the water. Have a good one, Carl. Check you later, pal. All right, guys, I'm going to go check those lines out. That'll give me a chance to do a wind check, too. I'm actually now parked facing the sun. I don't know how it looks for you guys. I can barely read the chat now. So we might move some things around. Get ready for the big bite that's coming. I'll put some more lively minnows on. There we go. Have a good one, Andrew. Hey, Mega Dog's in the house. Kiva is here. Hey, Kiva, good to see you. Get you a wrench. I recognize you. Jay, fishing is in the house. How's it going, pal? We're out, as I was saying, we're out a bit early before the bite, but we did manage to bank one northern so far, so not terrible. We've only been at this for less than an hour, so. That right rod wants to go. Lefty wants to go too, actually. Hey, Alpine, welcome. Should we connect around, make some friends, some great channels here? Man, both of those rods are looking a little sus, to be honest. Part of it's just the wind, but... That's the thing when you want it, when you get in a spot like this that has, oh, no worries, Alpine. You get in a spot like this that has bullhead, what'll happen is your sinker will get wrapped up in the weed or the bottom. Just kind of sit there and you won't notice the bullhead tapping on your line. And they'll pull your minnow right off and you'll just be sitting here staring at a rod with a bare hook on it and you never even know it. Yeah, Randy. Yeah, that's my truck is actually in the shop getting new tires. This is my dad's car. Borrowed that. I don't know how pleased he'd be that if he knew his trunk had a big bucket of minnows in it. But he is a fisherman too, so. Certainly the most comfortable fishing I've ever done, sitting on heated leather seats watching my lines. Me too, Alpine. Yeah, that right rod is looking really sus. Hard to tell from here. It's almost as if the line has gone a little slack, like it's coming towards us. But we'll give it a little bit of time. Not as worried about the right rod. It's got 15-pound test on it. But the micro on the left only has 4-pound test, so I really got to pay attention to that one. Yeah, and the funny part is I'm Canadian, so there you go. I'm going to go take a peek at that right rod. It's either got something on it that's drifted towards us, or it's picked up a piece of seaweed that's pulling it in, which usually means it's probably tangled in at the bottom. So I'll go give it a quick look and come back. Man, the reflection on that sun is absolutely deadly. It is pretty, Alpine. Just wait. If you're around sunset, it's absolutely gorgeous here. We were here the other night, and the whole sky was orange and pink, and it was just beautiful. The one night I was here last week, it was warm too. It was about 70 degrees, 20 Celsius or 70 of your American freedom units. And when my live was done and the bite had stopped, I put the rods away and I just sat on my bucket and had a beer and just watched the sunset. It was just beautiful. Yeah, the only thing that stinks is the wind kind of wreaks havoc with your poles, right? You don't get to see the gentle or the subtle taps. It is, Kiva. I absolutely love it. You too, Marvin. You have a great night. Oh. There we go, guys. Beauty of a largemouth there, guys. Sweet. There we go. There you go. Hey, Trouble One Pal, how's it going, buddy? Good to see you. One pike and one bass on the bank. Now, that was a nice bass. It is. We're actually set up, as you can see, Trouble One, inside the car because earlier it was absolutely pouring. And the wind was ripping through here. It was whitecap, so we fished out of the car. And if I'm being perfectly honest with you at this point, we could go outside, but I'm kind of lazy. And I'm comfortable. I'm fishing, and I borrowed my dad's car. My truck's in the shop getting new tires. So we're fishing from the front seat of a Cadillac on heated leather seats right now. The wind's still ripping out there pretty good. That's the only, to be honest, the only reason I really haven't moved yet or gone out, because it's pretty hard to communicate with you guys, and you try and watch somebody stream and the wind's just ripping through there. Yeah, Alpine. All the cool kids are doing it. For those of you guys that were here that saw me just haul in that bass, were you able to actually see the fish? I'm just being a little bit careful because there is some people around, and there's not too many people fish this spot, so I don't want to be like, dancing around holding up this. That was a pretty nice bass, so I don't want to be advertising that there's good fish here, and next thing you know, every time I come there's 10 cars, right? You didn't see the bass, Alpine? That sucks. I know yeah, that's right. I was probably in the shadows now that I'm looking at the sun and everything. We'll figure it out. I need to yell much louder next time. I'll see what I could do, GP. So I was really hoping we'd be fishing the big lake tonight. But with this wind ripping through like that, no shelter, you guys wouldn't have been even been able to hear anything. But I'll make sure you guys can see the fish better next time. I know from the way the camera works from the last couple of fishing streams that I did, if I stand in front of it, it'll focus and adjust the light to me, but a little bit different when you're 15 feet away and filming through the windshield of a car. Hey, Barry, how's it going, buddy? Yeah, when I caught the pike, I know folks that were here saw it, but it was really dark and cloudy out, so you would have seen a lot better than just the shadow. The monthly thing? You mean the giveaway, Tio? It's not necessarily monthly. It's all in being able to, whenever you get enough money for the. Oh, hang on. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. Beauty of a bucket mouth right there. Real nice large mouth. Put a bucket on that guy. Hopefully you guys can see this. Back up. Don't know. I mean, you should have been able to see the bass. I don't know if you'd be able to pick up the colors on it or not. You should see the size of the fish. That was a whopper. That's a big bass for this area. I know you see out in Missouri, we see that bigger ones and stuff, but that was a really good size fish for here anyway. What a large fish. The bite is heating up. All right. All about that bass, no treble hook. All right. Let me scroll back up. All right. So how did that look, guys? Were you able to at least see what see that it was a decent sized fish? Hey, congrats, Careless. That's awesome. Oh, I'll let you know, Teal. Don't worry, buddy. I'll have to look through our emails, or if you want to email me when you get a chance. Oh, that's awesome. I'm glad you were able to see it, guys. Thanks, GP. Appreciate that, pal. Man, this wind is killer. It's not that cold. But yeah, T.O., we're on a new phone. I got a phone that does an American plan too. I can email you my number when I get home. Had to write it down. I don't call myself very often. Sure does, Mike. It does look like it's going to be a beauty. Careless was indeed the first text, the first person that I got a hold of. I don't keep bass. They're not great eating fish, Barry. In my opinion, I've had them. They're not terrible, but especially get a big guy like that, it's that's good breeding stock for around here. I'd put that guy at around 5 pounds. I do have a scale with me. I should weigh them. Well, when they're worth weighing. That one would have been worth weighing. I don't know what the geese are saying, Barry. They're miserable bastards, so probably nothing good, I'd imagine. Oh, yeah, it's going to be a beauty of a sunset tonight. Yeah, geese be geesing. Walking around the shores. There's Canada gooses dropping Canada deuces everywhere. Some folks say they're majestic, but they're just flying jerky, if you ask me. Cheers, GP. Thanks for swinging by. Good luck at camp, brother. Have a good one, T.O. See you in a bit. If I'm being honest, I just barely got to that rod on time. And another 2-3 seconds, and that rod was waterbound. It actually pulled my rod holder over. Blue jays are little bastards too, Careless. They're big egg thieves, first of all. And they're noisy, but they are beautiful. I'll give you that. I've actually got a really, really nice pair of cardinals in the backyard right now. Web shooter! Business is picking up, web shooter. We got 2 bass and a pike on the bank so far. I did when I was showing you guys that bass touched the hood of Dad's car with it, so now he's got fish slime on the hood. Have to take care of that before I bring it back. Yeah, that flock just crossing across like it's nothing. At least they're keeping some distance. Sometimes they come right into shore. It's really annoying. It doesn't help that people here feed them too. I've pretty much gone out of my way to make it clear that I don't like them, so I think they know me by now and stay away. What kind of friend are you, Careless? No one likes a rat. Come on now. I'll light up a cigar so that it's the best way to get a fish to bite. Is get comfortable doing something else, like having a nice cup of coffee or a cigar or a sandwich or... Yeah, they are mean. Canadian cobra chickens. Everything needs a good coat of fish goo. Sure. Just had one jump out there. I don't know if you guys caught that. Hey, Glenn. Welcome in, brother. Having a pretty decent day. Got 2 nice bass and a pike on the bank so far. Fishing from the car today, staying sheltered from the wind. Yeah, you guys can't see it. It's kind of to the left of this picture, but there's a little island out there with a gazebo on it, and it's just covered in geese right now. No, Alpine, I caught and released that guy. I think bass are actually out of season right now. Not a huge bass eater now. A good pike from clean water or walleye, I'm all over that. A little bit of beer batter and some French fries and coleslaw. Yeah, walleye. I mean, we're on the St. Lawrence, Carolus, so pretty much all part of the same Great Lakes system. That's my favorite eating fish. Hey, Stuart. Welcome in, buddy. Pike and 2 bass on the bank so far. Those two geese are getting too close for comfort. Hey, Alaskan, how's it going, brother? So we got two bass and a pike on the bank so far, Alaskan. The second bass was a whopper. Well, a whopper for this area, probably around the 5-pound range. Big bucket mouth. Good. That cloud's going to cover that sun for a bit. I'm going absolutely blind here. There we go. Give me a minute. My eyes will adjust. I'll actually be able to read chat without squinting. Trapper Scotty's in the house. Welcome, my friend. Or welcome and goodbye if you already left, I guess. Ah, that's better. I can see my rod tips better. I can read the chat. Can put the visor back up. I had the visor down to block some of that sun out. Seal hunt starts already. Holy smokes, man. Hey, Tomcat Josh, welcome. Sorry, I'm still half blind from the sun. I didn't see you sneak in there. Oh, the ending's the best part, Alpine. That's when the sunset comes. It'll be a beauty. I hope. I mean, the view's pretty nice now. Then give that small rod a check, guys. I'll be right back. There we go. Yeah, the clouds are moving over. Hard to say. It's actually supposed to clear up. It's going to be completely clear tomorrow, so I don't know. We get what we get weather-wise. It's Canada. You don't like the weather, you just wait 5 minutes. It's going to change anyways. Is it legal to slingshot geese? Probably not. I don't know. They've moved away. They've moved farther away. I'm a little bit more comfortable. But yeah, you can see the wind's ripping through pretty good. Those clouds are moving along pretty fast. Randy. The other day I came here and did a live, and when I got here there was hardly any geese, and I was just saying how it's nice to come here and not have 1,000 geese squawking all over the place. And about 10 minutes after I said that, an entire flock landed right in front of me. That mix of sun and clouds does make for a nice looking skyline, though. It was weird. We had that rain just when I first started the stream. The rain had just finished. It was finishing off, moving in and moving through. Sorry, and the There's hardly any ripples on the water, and now the wind's picked right back up, and it's choppy out there. Michael, how I see it is in the house. Good to see you, brother. Get you wrenched up, pal. Man, when those clouds clear, that sun is really intense. There we go. Michael, you legend. You absolutely rock, buddy. We'll make sure when we get home to get you into some more entries for the big gold giveaway. Appreciate your support, buddy. Michael, of course, a great supporter of a lot of channels in the prospecting community. Smash that. The sounds of the geese. You know what? You get used to it. I live, I'm only right now 10-15 minutes from my house, Michael. Did you, Careless? Yeah, there was one that jumped out there a little earlier, too. I missed it. Was looking the other way. But I get used to the sounds of the geese because I live near the lake where they land. All these years of living in the country, what I can't get used to at night is the sound of the coyotes. Drives me absolutely nuts. When they get to yipping and yapping. Right out in front of the pole, that's 15 yards or so. That's where the cast is, so you never know. Oh, small pull on the left, I think. Number 3. Nice to get that out a little better. Oh, smoke. Out of here. Holy cow, that's windy. Holy smokes. Nice northern, guys. It's 3 bites in about 10 minutes. I can't keep up. Well, that just happened. Holy smokes. Whoa, dying here. Let me clean your screen for you guys. So in the space of 10 minutes, I got a bass, missed something, and then caught a pike. So yeah, that just happened. Yeah, the problem with that bass, that ultralight on the left, it's running low on line, but I usually run it right to the bottom because I usually use it in the stream for fishing. Where you're only flipping it 10-15 yards. I don't normally use it out here, so it actually kind of stripped that bass. Kind of stripped the line on it. It was down to the right down to the spool. Yeah, now I can warm up a little at least. Let me get caught up on chat. All that fishing broke my chat. Everything's messed up. There we go. Maggie Dog's here. Mama Bird's here. Yeah, Stuart. Bam, bam, bam. Left, right, and center. I miss Michael leaving. That kind of sucks. Would have loved to have said goodbye to him. Yeah, I got my eye on it. It's gone down a little bit, but it is pretty windy. Yeah, I'll give it a check. It's not going down like a big fish on it, but it's going down like a bullhead, either on it or playing with it. So let's go give that a check. Please, probably a bullhead for sure. Probably a bullhead for sure. That's kind of weird. Fish don't want me to be warm. Yeah, I think the way that rod was being tapped at and the fact that it stripped the minnow, probably a bullhead for sure. Prospector Jason E. Miner's in the house. Welcome, buddy. What's my count at now? Yeah, it is a nice view. Bam Bam times 6. Thank you, Stuart. That's 4 bass, 2 pike, correct? I don't know if that left pole's getting hit or not. It's kind of rotating in the rod holder. Yeah, we'll keep an eye on it. It does look like it's getting tapped, but it's such a lightweight rod that it gust of wind makes it bend over. Plus, it's rolling around in that rod holder, too. No getting warm now. Doesn't look like it. Worst problems. First world problems, as they say. Could always not be a dummy and actually put my coat on, too. That wouldn't hurt. Some hot hands, yeah. Or I could just start the car. Yeah, I'm going to check that left pole. Again, that looks like a bullhead hit, but we'll see. Fingerless fishing gloves. Can't say that I have, man. I don't call this the magic hour for nothing, I guess. 3 bites in about 5 minutes. Yeah, when my bank account got hacked, Stuart, I have to be grateful. I don't know what happened with you guys. My bank actually caught it and was like, this isn't a charge that he would normally make. And they contacted me, but I had to go into a branch, and it was a Friday or a Friday. So by the time I got there, it was Saturday. And the branch wasn't open until Monday, so I had to stay at camp for an extra couple of days. Didn't have enough cash on me to fuel the truck up to make it home. I have neoprene ice fishing gloves that work pretty good, web shooter, but I've also got a little hut and a little buddy heater. Fire that up in there, I'm usually pretty toasty. That left pole looking sus again. Yeah, it was kind of on me that time. I had the line pretty tight. I think it's just the bell sinker dragging on the bottom. Yeah, I love them, Jason. Absolutely love my buddy heaters. Especially for duck hunting. In the duck blind. I actually got a pair of winter boots that had the rubber toe caps on them, and I melted the toe cap with a buddy heater. Yeah, I like the fingerless gloves. The ones I like are the ones that they're mitts. So the mitt goes over the top of the fingers, but it flips back, and then they're like fingerless gloves inside. Those work pretty slick. So the fish right now are cruising the shallows. Those guys must have been stopped at a red light and got the green light and came through in waves. Yeah, I like the flip overs. Oh, left pull. That left pole is so light, it's just doing dumb things in the wind. In fact, I'm not going to let that left pole fool me until it actually starts to go down. Then we'll have to make a run for it. Yeah, it's an ultralight on the left, Webb. See, it's stiff breeze. I can hear the breeze and I can see the rod moving in it. Snapped another pole yesterday. That's 3 this year I've snapped. Now, I shouldn't say I snapped it. My young lad snapped it, closed it in the door. So that's 3 poles that went down on me this year. Pulled a fish in. I had to pull up on the bank on one. And this guy came along to see the fish, and this 90-year-old dude on a mobility scooter ran over that pole. One was just the seat kind of wore out on it. And then the last one was my young lad. Yeah, I think it was yesterday, actually. Put some stuff in the back and just slammed the door. Didn't think anything of it. I got here today and I was going to run that rod, it's a light. It's not an ultralight. And the last 1/8 of the pole was just hanging there on the line. He slammed the door on it. So just as well, I want to get another rod like the one on the right, another 7-footer. I really like these, especially for this type of fishing. Yeah, Jason, doors and kids. Hey, what are you going to do? There we go. That definitely went down. Yeah, definitely a bullhead. Which makes sense. It's starting to get dark. Now's the time where they'll really start to want to hit too. It's funny though, how the bite just comes on like that and bam, 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 and then all of a sudden gets all quiet. I mean, 6 fish in 2.5 hours, plus the one that I missed. I can't really complain too much. I think the skeeters are alive now too. Hey, Stuart, how are they doing? Have you been over it all? Bam Bam 7 in the making. Let's hope so. Let's see why not. Ah, careless. I wonder if he's got anything in here. Let's see. Let's see what we got. What did I tell you? Told you there'd be bagpipes in there. I love the pipes too. I just don't want to get a copyright strike. And I've actually made videos and shorts where I said, oh, there's no way that would be copyright material. And sure enough, yes, it was. Man, that wind is harsh. I used to be able to play the chanters too. My dad was actually a drum major in a small pipe band at one point. Yay, more wind. As if this isn't bad enough. That is the beacon on top of a cell tower. Flashing in the distance. And that, where that cell tower is where I wanted to go today. That's actually on the big lake. So this is a 3-lake system. One is massive, but you need a boat to get there. And then there's a big lake, which I call the big lake, since it's big and all. And then there's this lake here, which is smaller. Alien signal? I'd only believe you, careless, if there were some big old contrails going over the top of it. It's not aliens, but it's aliens. Oh yeah. Let's get these glow sticks open and see if that, because I don't think you guys can make the rod tips out against the clouds. Melithion, welcome in, by the way, and I like your spirit. Glow stick bagpipe rave party alien signal time, ladies and gentlemen. I get the bag open for the glow sticks here. My knife's in the bag. Use my lighter, I'll burn it open. What's the worst that could happen? There we go. All right, we got pink and we got fluorescent yellow. What say you, fine folks? Oh, the glow stick go-go boots are at home. Melithion wants pink. Can't read the instructions on these things. Oh, Melithion, you're spoiling all my fire. Don't eat the glow sticks, he says. Bend, snap, and shake. Ooh. Ooh. All right, where's Careless? You still here? I'll make sure Careless is watching. There we go. suppose I could turn the car lights off now. Now all we need is a fish. I think it's going to get dark enough soon. The car lights really aren't going to make much of a difference, so I'll stay warm, thanks. Ooh. It's 5 o'clock. We'll give it about another half hour or so and call her. Been a pretty good day. 6 fish. Chilling out in the car. But now I want to see one go down with a glow stick on it. Just because. Fish should be biting just for the glow sticks. Nothing wrong with the old village people. Having visions of a fish biting and then me having to fish a glow stick out of the lake with my fishing net. It is cold, Melithian. That's why we're in the car, man. It's freezing out there. It was pouring rain when I got here and I got set up, and I stayed in the car, and then the wind just hasn't stopped. It is 43 degrees right now. 43 American Freedom Units. So about, I don't know, 8 Celsius, something like that. 7 Celsius right now. Hey, Tori, welcome. Good to see you. We've had a pretty good day. 6 fish on the bank, 4 bass, 2 pike. The bite's kind of slow, but we're going to stick around for another half hour or so and just chill. And 57. Yeah, that's what the high was supposed to be here today, Careless, and it just never got there. Stupid weather people. 82 Fahrenheit. Oh my God. If it was 82 Fahrenheit, I'd never leave. Be out here all night. Oh, 66 isn't so bad. What really didn't help is I forgot my net for the minnow pail, so I've been dunking my hand in there. My sleeve is soaking wet. Then we went through that period where we had 3 hits in about 10 minutes, and I was out there the whole time. No jacket, froze myself. Have a good one, Webb. Catch you later, man. All right, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to stay in another 15-20 minutes. I'm going to make sure we got at least on the pole on the right, a decent minnow on there. No sense in sitting here over a dead minnow for nothing. I've got plenty. So we'll get the minnow on there changed and let's hope for a bite. Oh man, that's cold. So as I predicted earlier, I yeeted my glow stick into the lake, and I'm going to have to fish it out with my fishing net. Yeah, it happens. It happens. I didn't actually yeet it, mind you. It kind of fell off. Things were going well for a while, and then it just fell off. It's only about 3 feet off the shore, but I can't reach it. So whenever I bring the lines in, I'll try and just snag it with the fishing rod and bring it in. I don't want to have to dig my net out of the trunk of the car if I don't have to, but we won't leave that in the lake, that's for sure. The spot does give me some good ideas, though, for, hate to say the word, winter time. We get a period before ice fishing, before the freeze up, that normally I don't fish, but if I can come into a spot like this and be comfortable sitting in the car with the heater going, that's awesome. Wouldn't mind catching a bullhead right around now. That's the third species that we'd catch on the day. How's the bath going, Carolus? I can use a hot shower right about now. Spooky out? Kinda. No Omega, no lantern. I'm sitting in the car. It's freezing out here. Well, you're not far from me, so it's probably freezing where you are too, pal. Had a pretty good day. 4 bass, 2 pike. Actually caught 3 pike and a bass this morning too. But the bite all of a sudden just really dropped. Getting dark out. Pike and bass aren't great night feeders anyways. Yeah, we're dipping down into the 40s here, Mega Dog. A little bit north of you. The other side of the river, we get that lake effect. Yeah, they may have mama, but the bullheads should still be out. But honestly, active minnows are not the best bullhead bait. I know you guys down in Missouri, your catfish are bigger. So minnows aren't bad bait for them there, but here the bullheads are much smaller. Channel cats would be good on minnows, but there's no channel cats in here. I used to, when I was a young lad, mama used to be one of my favorite things. Oh, excuse me. Favorite things to do was get mom to save up all her Javex bottles and to go out on the lake, and I'd set like nowadays it's illegal actually here, but I'd set them out with minnows on them, and then I'd come back the next day and collect them all. Thing is, if you set jug lines or trot lines like that, you kind of don't really have control over what you catch, and if you set them out overnight, you kind of have to eat what you catch. Where I used to do it, I was catching I was only setting up for small stuff, so I'd end up catching perch and stuff like that, and we'd eat them all. That's what sucks about getting older. Seems life was much more fun back when I was little and didn't care about. I mean, who's going to find an 8-year-old, 10-year-old kid, right? Yeah, we get, believe it or not, Mom, they call them channel perch here. It's out near the channel of the St. Lawrence River. And they get where you can catch your perch. Some of them are over a pound, which over a pound doesn't sound like a lot, but You get a dozen of those pretty quickly, pretty easily. Makes for a pretty decent meal. Man, those green glow sticks. Oh, that left rod's looking sus. Yeah, it can definitely be work, Mega. Yeah, I think that left rod's going. Maybe, maybe not. Keep an eye on it. It is a good time of night for the bullhead to come out. That's for sure. I think Bob's down there, Stu, scaring off all my fish. Saw me catch those earlier, and I can't have Brad out fishing me like that. Thanks for sticking around, Alpine. I appreciate you. I'd stay a lot longer too, actually, now that I'm comfy and warm in the car, but I'm down to 8% battery. Didn't bring my charger pack with me today. No, I didn't bring one with me, Stuart. I came with 100% battery, so I don't normally fish too late after dark like this anyways. And I'm only 10 minutes from the house, so... What time's you think you're going to do your panel tomorrow, Stuart? Yeah, I'm enjoying it too. I definitely wish I had brought the power pack with me and stay out longer. Like I said, I'm comfy. I could have shot out and grabbed a coffee or... I just like fishing. You can't catch anything if you don't have a line in the water, so. Man, that wind is still strong. Like for this time of night, for the wind to still be going like that. problem is when it's dark like this is you can't see your lines. I mean, they could both have fish on them for all I know. Fish grabs your line, swims in towards you, and just sit there with your line on it. Nah, Stu, it's about, what time is it? It's 5:30 my time, so by the time I get home and get back, it'd be 6. The young lad got to make supper, but I definitely plan to do this again and stay out a bit longer. And next time, what I'd do is I'd bring night crawlers or something with me for bullhead. That way, when it gets dark like this, I could switch over to bullhead bait and chill out on that. I also have to watch my my data usage too. Like, I got the new phone with data on it just for doing this kind of stuff. But I loved last Monday and what we did with Bob, and then I hopped over on your panel and I was fishing all day. But I was also burning data all day, so I went through almost 9 or 10 gigs of data on Monday alone. So no, this isn't considered spotlight fishing. It's not illegal actually to use a light here to fish. We used to do it as kids all the time for bullhead, lighted a big campfire. That little bit of light actually attracts them. We light a big campfire near the bank and bring them in one after the other. Yeah, I've got about 60 gigs of data on this plan, Stu. So and most of these streams are only taking about 4, but Monday, because I went so long, I went from 10 in the morning. I don't remember when you and I shut down. It was probably about this time. So I went like 7.5, 8 hours straight of just burning data on the phone. These are usually about 4. And if you have to buy the data separate, it's pretty damn expensive, to be honest with you. Because what they want you to do is actually up your plan instead of buying small data packs. What time do we have? Or what battery am I at? 6%. I'm going to bring the little rod in, and then we'll sit for a bit. definitely when I do get home, I'm gonna order up another. They're on special at Amazon. Those that's a nice pole, cork handled full graphite blank rod. I picked that up on Amazon for $36 Canadian, half price on a clearance, and I think they still have some left. I'm gonna buy a second one. I really like that rod, and I'm not normally a 7-foot rod guy. No jokes on the rod stuff, careless. I'm not normally for 7-footers, but man, in the wind you can really get a cast out there. Oh, I know you got jokes. That's why I tried to get preemptively ahead of that. That's it now. Careless is just behaving. It's nice to have you guys along fishing. If there, the other day the weather was nicer. It was midweek. There's like 20 of you, and today there's been anywhere from 8 to 12. So it's nice to have someone to chat with, especially people that enjoy fishing or just like to chat and come out. There's always a good group of people in here. Is leaving tomorrow, Careless? I know you said he was moving in on the 11th. Kind of talking out my butt since I don't even really know what the date is. I think it's the 8th today. Oh, okay, gotcha. That's good they moved it to the 12th. Gives you guys an extra day. That's a lot to move. And then have to go straight to work. Bent Fork is in the house. Good to see you, pal. No, it's dark here, man. It's 5:30 at night. How long is it for you, BF, before it gets dark? Like Careless, you're probably about 15-20 minutes behind me light-wise? Yeah. I mean, it's been dark here for a while, so yeah, probably about 15-20 minutes. Melithian, whereabouts are you at, my friend? I know someplace a heck of a lot warmer than here from what you're saying. Yeah, and it's really cloudy out here as well. The clouds are starting to clear, but obviously that's not helping this time of night. But Orlando, Florida. It's good fishing down there. Yeah, it's been cold here too, Careless. The other day before we had that warm spell, I went to get my minnow traps and I actually had to chip the ice off the top of the pond. At least when it gets dark, the geese pretty much shut up. Yeah, it's coming, Careless. That was. Yeah, Ben, I'm fishing from my dad's car because we got here, it was pouring rain and windy. And now it's just windy and cold, so. Hey, AAA. Just getting ready to wrap it up soon. We haven't had a bite since that we went nuts about an hour ago. Fish came in, got their fill. We got our fill, and then they buggered off. I don't know if they came in today or not, Careless, because I've been. My mail usually comes about 4:30 in the afternoon, and I've been out here, so. Well, that's awesome, the lithium. Check it out. I do fishing and gold prospecting and stuff. There are a lot of gold prospectors and fishermen in here. I don't know if you were here for the Mayhem Steel City. We went nuts for about 15 minutes. I hauled in 3 and lost 1. And then it's been quiet ever since. Kind of strange. Well, I know you know my channel. Had a really nice largemouth in there, Steel City, which I wasn't expecting. Nice little northern. Yeah, just before dark, right in that magic hour, pal. Yeah, I was trying to work. I was working the right pole, the left pole was going down. It was crazy. What I will tell you, Steel, is if you are going to rewatch, just rewatch that 15 minutes because nothing happened ever since that. Yeah, Alaskan, you're in the same boat as me, right? When my packages cross the border, I live in the sticks, so by the time I actually get them, it's crazy. 3-4 days minimum. It's kind of tough up here, you know. It's hard to deliver packages in the summer on a dog sled. That sounds about right, Careless. I think when I send stuff to the States just for an envelope is about $2 Canadian, so. I got a fancy mail postage. All right, well, we're down to 3% battery, guys. I'm going to bring that line in while I've still got some battery, just in case there's something sitting on it this whole time. Then I'll come say my goodbyes and until next time. Careless. Always with the phone jokes. Has a pretty good zoom on it. 48 megapixel camera. You. There you go. Let me flip this around. Can't even see me, but there you go. All right, legends. Aliens. Thank all you guys for coming. I'm scared Melithian. Along with others. I want to thank everyone for coming. That was a good time. I enjoyed it in spite of the... I was going to cancel. The weather was so bad, but you know what? We ended up hauling in some fish, and we got to hang out. I enjoyed it. It was a good time hanging in the caddy with you guys. We'll definitely talk to you soon, Careless. Again, thanks everyone for coming. Cheers, and we'll catch you on the next one. Tight lines and heavy pans.